warm up just because I'm conscious of time, and people who come on can just join us. So you're going to start with the glute band, the small glute band, and you can pop that just around your shins if you have it. If not, if you don't have this band, you can go onto the floor and you're going to be doing glute bridges this way, okay? So that's fine if you don't have it. We're just waking up the glutes. So we're going to be doing lateral banded walks side to side for 30 seconds. Everything's going to be moving 30 seconds at a time. So obviously the first round, you just kind of jump right in as soon as I've explained how we're going. All right, so we're going to start with those lateral walks in 5 seconds. Just for 30 seconds, just going back and forth. Here we go. So you want to really keep the knees out here, toes facing forward. And if you are using a glute band, you don't want your legs to come in too close. So you want to keep tension on that band the whole time, really getting into glutes, waking them up if you've been sitting at a desk all day. This is great before you start exercise to just wake them up. Okay, keep going, back and forth. We've got 5 seconds. Keep going. I'm just taking mine off to demo the next bit. 2, 1. Next one, you can throw that off to the side, hands behind your head. I'm just going to go into a prisoner style forward lunge. So you're just going to step forward, pushing back. Step forward, pushing back. Nice. Just really going nice and slow to start as you're waking everything up. Keep going. Nice, guys. About 5 seconds here. Then we're going to drop to all fours and do a bear crawl. Okay, here we go. So the bear crawl. You're on your hands and your feet, and you're just going to be going about 5, 6 steps forward and then 5, 6 steps back. And we're just repeating that back and forth for 30 seconds. Okay, just getting the shoulders warmed up, a little bit more of the quads, and your core activated a bit here. Just keep going forward, back, about 6 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going into some high knees. So here we go. Start to raise that heart rate up a bit. Really pump the knees up. Just keep it going. You can start slow. If you have any issues, knees, ankles, pre, post natal, just pump the knees this way. All right, nice high skips. 10 seconds, and then we're going to be on the floor doing glute bridges all together. 3, 2, 1. On the floor, both feet down. We're tilting the hips up to the air, squeezing the bum, back and forth. Okay, so just another variation for the glutes. And then we're going to be jumping up and doing those front lunges again. Good, really squeeze. Make sure the top of the hips are going up to the chin. Nice, almost there. Okay, popping up. Here we go, hands above the head. Let's go those lunges. Try to get into it as soon as you can. You should be able to get a little bit deeper now. Around that second round. Nice. Good work, 10 seconds left. Keep going, really push off that front foot. Lots of power to get back to standing. And then we're going to go to those bear crawls. Here we go. Right into it. You can move a little bit quicker now if you want to pick up the pace. Otherwise, it's control and you're trying to avoid shaking your hips back and forth, keeping everything square to the ground. 10 seconds. And then we're going to finish off with high knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. High knees, last 30 seconds. Up we go. Really pump them up. Get them nice and high. You can use your hands just above your belly button. Try to hit your thighs on them. Keep going. 15 seconds. Nice. Keep it up. Use the arms to pump. exercises. And then we're going to be going 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, 3 rounds through. So, first one, you can just keep your band on the side. We're going to be doing what's called a traveling squat. So, little tiny jumps, starting in a narrow position. You're going narrow, jump to your normal width of a squat, jump to wide, back to normal, back to narrow. We're just continuously doing those little hops all the way through for 45 seconds. Okay, if that starts to really get bad, you start to feel bad on your knees, just stepping out this way. You don't have to do the plyo aspect. Next, we've got an overhead curtsy lunge. So you're going to take that band, a bit of core stability here, stretch it out over your head, take the foot behind you, getting that knee down to the ground, and then switching sides. All right, if you don't have a band, that's okay, just hands above the head. Going for 45 seconds. And then the last one, you're going to step into the band. The band's going to come up onto the shoulders. You're going to do a squat, and then thrust the band overhead. Squat, thrust overhead. And we're continuous for 45 seconds. Any questions? All good? Okay, here we go, guys. Let me set up the timer. Again, if you don't have a band for those thrusters, you can just go into squats for the whole time. 5 seconds to start with those traveling squats. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Narrow, medium, wide. Then back to medium and narrow. Just a little bit of a hop. You want to really activate the legs, go into a little bit of a bigger jump each time. Okay, just keep moving. Going just a little bit forward, traveling forward, and then traveling backwards, staying stationary where you are. Okay, we've got the 3 width. Just keep moving through those. Sitting as low as you can. You should really be feeling it in your quads. 10 seconds. Keep going. Almost there. Nice. And rest. 15 seconds off. Grab your band. And we're going to do overhead, curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, if this is bothering knees, anything at all, go into a reverse lunge instead. Sometimes people find that kind of curtsy position a bit hard on the knee joints. So if you feel any tension at all, just go to a normal reverse. Lots of stability. If you're finding the balance really hard, just take the hands here at the chest. Okay, almost there. 10 seconds, keep it up. Try to keep the hips square the whole time. You don't want to be turning the hips. And rest. All right, last one. Banded thrusters. So you're going to take your feet about hip width apart. If you want to make it more difficult, pull that center band up a bit to make this part tighter. Okay, squatting down, thrusting up. If you just have the one with handles, no problem. The hands are in the handles here, pushing up to the ceiling. Good work, keep going. If you look from the side, okay, you want to make sure as you're going up that I'm not extending the butt. Keeping everything nice and tight, rib cage down. Keep going. Like I said, if you don't have a band, you're just doing squats. As many as you can in 45 seconds. Keep pushing. Last 10. Nice work. We got 15-second rest after this, and then back to the beginning. 2, 1, rest. Band off to the side. If you need, grab a quick drink of water. We're 10 seconds on, back to those traveling jump squats. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Narrow, medium, wide. Hopping back and forth. Okay, try to get a good travel now with it. Really challenge yourself to move the body through space. Okay, here we go. Nice. Great work, guys. Good, keep 15 seconds. Good work, good work. Last bit here. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right, ground hands. We're going back to those curtsy lunges. Whew. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice and low. If you are tapping that back knee down, make sure it's just a light kiss on the ground. You don't want to be smashing your knee to the ground here. It should be controlled the whole time. Nice. Again, if you've never done curtsy lunges and you're not confident with the technique, just go to those, reverse lunges. All right, keep it going. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to the thrusters. Again, if you found that first round too easy, give a little pull in the middle to make your band just a bit tighter. If it was hard, then keep it the same. Here we go. 45 seconds on. Sitting nice and low. And you really want to drive through the legs to get the band going up. So you don't want to separate the movement into a squat, stand, press. You want to use that momentum to press the band up. Make your life a little bit easier. Should be power movement throughout. 20 seconds. Over halfway, keep it up. Nice, guys. All the way. 10. We've only got one more round after this. Then we'll go to upper body. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. 15 seconds. Last round here. Then I'll give you a good break for some water. All right, traveling squats. 3 seconds. Push yourself to go just a little bit farther this time. Here we go. If you didn't make it all the way in that second round, try to go the whole time. This last one, give it all you got. Nice work, here we go. All right, we're over halfway. We're sitting at 20 seconds now. Keep moving. If your legs are like mine, they're on fire. Just keep going. Push through that little bit of uncomfortable feeling. That's where good change starts to happen. Keep going. And rest. Awesome, guys. Hands up. And we're going to go into that curtsy lunge. Good work. Last 2 minutes here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice. Keeping those hips square, shoulders square. You don't want to be turning your body. All right, if you're using that outside glute, you should get a nice good stretch as you go down and up. All right, so we're not only working our quads, but getting a little bit of glute work in there as well. 20 seconds. Here we go, last bit. 10. Keep moving. 3 seconds. And rest. All right, last set of thrusters. And then we'll give our legs a break for a bit. All right. Here we go, push it out. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice. Find your rhythm. Use that lower body to really push the band up to the ceiling. Good work. If you've been counting reps, try to pick it up just a touch and beat your number from last round. Almost there. 20 seconds. Nice, good work. 10. 3, 2, last one, and rest. Awesome, guys. Really good stuff. We're gonna take a minute off here and grab your water, towel yourself off. While you're doing that, I'll give you about 15-20 seconds and I'm gonna just chat you through the 4 upper body exercises we'll be doing. Hope everyone's doing well still. Good work, everyone's still there. All right, so this one's a little bit different timing. We're gonna be working 30 seconds with a quick 10-second switch. So you have to kind of keep your stuff close by. It'll be quick, quick, quick. Again, 3 rounds. First one is a push-up. All right, keep the elbows in that triangle position. Try not to chicken wing. You want to keep the shoulders down. Options here, full push-ups, or from the knee. If you're doing from the knee, make sure the hips are staying down. So you don't want the hips coming here and doing push-ups like that. If that's still too hard, you can grab a chair, ledge, and do inverted. Next, we're going to be using the band. And we've got pull-aparts. Options. Harder is to double up your band, nice and close, pulling that apart. Okay, you can be standing here. I'm just kneeling to show you. Main thing here is to keep the shoulders down. So as I'm pulling, I don't want the shoulders popping up to my ears. I want to keep them down, really squeezing the back of your shoulder blades. Next, we've got a banded crop row. The band is going to be doubled up on the floor. You're going to step on it nice and wide. Grab both bands in the middle. Make sure you're on the band nice and solid so it doesn't pop out. And you're going to be just rowing one arm into your rib cage. Again, keeping the shoulders down, elbows pointing up to the ceiling. We don't want to see any chickens out there, okay? We'll do that for 30, 10-second rest, and then switch sides. The last one, you're going to just drop one of those bands. Feet stay where they are. Grab the band and double, and we're doing a bicep curl. Now, if that feels too hard for you, you can just loosen up the step a bit, go a little bit wider, and then go into that, okay? Obviously, the less tension you have, the easier it'll be. Any questions? So we've got push-up, pull apart, crop row, one side, other side, and then we're finishing off with a bicep curl. All right? So 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds to change, 3 rounds. In 5 seconds, we're gonna go to that push-up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, you can start off challenging yourself at the hardest variety or variation. And then if that gets tiring or your technique starts to go, just drop down and keep going. Whatever you can do to just keep moving. 10 seconds. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. You can do this standing or kneeling. Grab your band, double wrap it, or single wrap for an easier variation. I can say variety. Here we go. Pulling apart, keeping those shoulders down, core engaged. All right, you really want to think about initiating the movement by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Again, if this gets really hard, drop to the single band variety here. I did it again. I'm loving the word variety today. Variation, you guys know what I mean? Keep going. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Band goes on the ground. Step on it relatively narrow so you still have some loops on either side of your foot. And we're grabbing the center into those crop rows. Okay, you can get a little bit of a twist through the core here to help you if you want. Or challenge yourself by staying stationary, keeping the hips and the chest square to the ground, and really isolating the back muscles here. Arm nice and long, and then we're really pulling through the lats and the upper back. A little bit of the arm here. 3 seconds. 2, 1. 10-second rest. Shake it off. We're going to the other side. I'll turn around so you can see me from the side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, if you don't have a band, this is where you can be using shopping bags, backpack, fill it up with some heavy stuff, and you're doing the same movement. You'll just have a bag in your hand instead. So you can easily do this from home with no equipment at all. Here we go. 10 seconds. Make sure that back stays nice and flat. You don't want to be rounded here. We don't want the hips tucked and chest rising. Okay, you want the chest to stay by the ground and going into it. Rest. Last one, bicep curl. Sorry, band stays where it is. You're just grabbing the single band now. And here we go. Grabbing the two hands and curling up to the shoulders. Sorry, I had a little bit of band issues. Technical issues here. Keep going, halfway. 10 seconds. If you really want to challenge yourself too, if you're finding pumping them out too difficult, go slow down and then pump it up. All right, rest. We're back to the push-ups. That was one round done. Here we go with round two. On the push-ups, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Get as many as you can. Keeping those elbows back. Again, another variation you can try is just to go nice and slow down, either from knees and feet, and then you can just get yourself up any way you want, okay? So if you're not quite at the push-up, work on those slow down push-ups. 2, 1, rest. We're doing a pull apart. 5 seconds. So the more narrow you hold the band, the harder it is. So if you take it out wider, it will also make it a bit easier to do. If you found that first one challenging, start off as challenging as you can. And then as you get tired, instead of stopping, just take your hands a little bit wider and loosen the resistance on the band. 7 seconds. Keep those shoulders down. 2, 1. All right, going into the croc row. Hands down, stepping in. Feet should be hip width apart, and grabbing the center. Here we go. 30 seconds on. Keep that elbow nice and tight to the body. Again, you don't want to have it popping out to the side here. And chest should stay down, almost parallel to the ground. Keep it up. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Shake it off. Stand up. Let your back have a little relief. 5 seconds. We're going to go with the other arm. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're in that kind of straight leg deadlift position. Hips should be back, and then shoulders back as well. So you're keeping that lower mid-back nice and flat and tight. And just working the arms. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good, I'm just going to make a small adjustment for my bicep curl. So I'm going to step a little bit wider, and then it's a little bit looser for my biceps. Here we go, 30 seconds. Again, lots of variety here. You can go up, slow down, and then up. You can pump it out as many as you can. Almost there. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last round, guys. Last bit of arms. Back to those push-ups. Here we go. We're going in 2, 1. Let's go. If you're going to need a variation, just keep those hips down. Remember, you want to keep them squeezed. Everything's nice and tight. And then aiming for that chest to get right down to the ground. Full range. 10 seconds. 5, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shoulders down, really squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. Keeping the core engaged as well here. You don't want to get into that extension with the belly as well. 10 seconds. Keep going. Shoulder burn after those push-ups. 2, 1. All right. Here we go, the rows. Shake off the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Got about 90 seconds left here with our upper body. And then we're going to just finish off with a 2-minute plank hold if we have time. Good job. 10 seconds. Keep going. You can get a little bit of a twist in there if you need. 2, 1. Okay, rest. Other side. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. Really drive that elbow back behind you like you're just elbowing someone. Get it up nice and high. Squeezing the lats and the upper back. Halfway. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Last bit of banded curls. I'm just going to step into it nice and wide here and do a single bound variation. Here we go. Last 30 seconds. Keep going. Just made mine a little bit too loose. There you go. You can adjust your resistance by just pulling on that middle strap there. 10 seconds. 5, keep it up, last bit. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice, bands off to the side. We've got 15 seconds. And what I want to do, last 2 minutes, is just a plank hold for 2 minutes. If you can't go for the full 2, you drop down and then you pop up after about 10. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, last bit of core on the elbows, feet up, tuck the hips under, make sure the elbows are right underneath the shoulders, and just squeeze everything. Squeeze the bum, pull that rib cage down. If you start feeling this at all in your back, you have a couple options. You can pop up into a high plank, see if that relieves it. You can drop to your knees and give your core a little bit of a break, or you can reset and then pop back into it. Usually when we start feeling it in our back, that means the core has stopped working and the back is taking all the grunt work. So it usually means that you start to fall with the hips down on the ground. So you really want to squeeze the bum, tuck those hips and pull the rib cage down, bottom rib cage to the top of the hips. Keep it up. We're almost to the first minute. 5. Here we go. Last minute, guys. Push through here. If you've gone through that first minute, awesome. Keep it up. If you feel you need to rest, go down, count to 10, and then come back up and challenge yourself to just keep doing that for the last minute. Good. Big squeeze. You can drag those elbows back towards you to get that upper ab in there as well. Here we go, guys. Last 30 seconds of work. Hold it if you can. Seconds. Good work, guys. Last bit. 10, 9, 8, 7. Everyone up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. yourself a little bit of a stretch, just counter that last plank hold there. Slipping over our floor. Any questions, you can unmute